Psalm 110. I'll go ahead and read that. It says, "The Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand till I make your enemies your footstool." So Yahweh is saying to David's Lord, sit at my right hand till I make your enemies your footstool. So he is ascended into heaven. He's at the right hand of the Father, and he's going to be up there until an appointed time, right?
Yeah.
That then he's this second Messiah, as
Right.
some would claim, as opposed to a second coming. Right. And so the point here is that when you read all of these things in context, he's going to be murdered, right? He's going to be murdered by crucifixion. He's going to rise from the dead, and he's going to ascend into heaven, and he's going to sit at the right hand of the Father until it's time to return and subdue the people that are, I would say, anti-God, anti-Christ, what have you. Is that how you see all of this?
Yeah, and I think there's also the importance of the deity of Christ in this verse.
Okay.
It's not just that there was a man that went through this and then he's going to heaven. It's not just that he died and was somehow resurrected and then was ascended, but that he's got a place in heaven. He's sitting at the right hand of God. And so you're familiar with Chad Bird?
I've heard the name.
Yeah,
sure.
Okay. In one of his books, he talked about with this particular psalm, this is the most quoted psalm in the New Testament. 33 times it's either quoted or alluded to. It's got to be important, right? It's that idea of Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Really important.
Really important.
Yeah.
And Jesus mentioned it, right? When
Yeah.
he was being questioned by the religious leaders.
Yeah.
He says, how does David call him Lord?
Yeah. If he's just a descendant.
And if he's coming after David.
Yeah.
Because they believed that this was the Messiah.
Right.
That was going to come and conquer with a rod of iron.
Yeah.
So how is it that he could be David's Lord if he hasn't even been born yet?
Right. And in that culture, the older generation was always the greater. And you'd look to Moses or you'd look to Abraham. It was the fathers were the important ones. So it doesn't make sense that it would be a descendant.
Right. How could David's descendant be his Lord?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.